Internal conflict in Myanmar. Political factors. Prior to independence, Aung San, considered a founding father of Myanmar, had convinced local Shan leaders to join him in his pursuit for independence, and with them, negotiated the Panglong Agreement in 1947. The agreement guaranteed the right to self-determination, political representation in the post-independence government and economic equality amongst the various ethnic groups. It also gave the Chin, Kachin and Shan people the option to separate from Myanmar after a decade if their states' leaders were unhappy with the central government. However, this was not honored by the government, and has been one of the causes of insurgencies in those states. Whilst some groups continue to fight for full independence and for the right for self-determination of their people, groups such as the Chin National Front, CNF, and the Karen National Union, KNU, have since fought instead for regional autonomy and a federal system of government in Myanmar. During the 8,888 uprising, Aung San Suu Kyi emerged as a national symbol for democracy, after leading the largest opposition party, the National League for Democracy, NLD. The military junta arranged a general election in 1990 and Aung San Suu Kyi's party, the National League for Democracy, NLD, won a majority of the vote. However, the military junta refused to recognize the results and instead placed Aung San Suu Kyi under house arrest for 15 years. In 2007, hundreds of thousands of monks protested against the military junta's rule, and called for free elections, minority rights and the release of political prisoners in an event now known as the Saffron Revolution. The protest originally began in response to the government's removal of price subsidies for compressed natural gas. In 2011, the government introduced a new constitution following political reforms, and thousands of political prisoners were released, including Aung San Suu Kyi. In November 2014, the NLD attempted to make amendments to the constitution, in response to a clause that made Aung San Suu Kyi ineligible to become president of Myanmar if her party won an election. These amendments, however, were rejected.